Tommy comes out and slams Anton for how he treated his girlfriend Molly May on live TV at the reunion. Hey guys, it's Murad Murali. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. If you haven't already, please do click that button and follow me on my YouTube. Subscribe. Just click that button for daily and consistent content, and follow me on my Instagram at Murad_Murali. I'd really appreciate that as well. We have Tommy, who was on a radio show, and he spoke about the whole incident with Anton, and what he says, things are now seemingly slowly getting a bit messy between the boys. It was only a matter of time now that Tommy was going to get involved in this, because you can't sit back and let a different guy come for your girl on live TV and you're sitting there not doing anything. I get it, you want to play the passive role, the sensible role, and I understand that, but at the same time it only takes a few days or so for you to consolidate the information and realize that your girl was violated and you're not going to have it anymore. So he obviously comes out with this whole situation. The Mirror reports that Tommy Fury slams childish Anton and defends Molly May over the live TV spat. Love Island star Anton claimed he unfollowed Molly May on Instagram because they were never friends, as we all saw on the reunion, which came as a surprise to her, which we also saw at the reunion. Anton and Tommy Fury were firm friends in the Love Island villa, but it seems there's no love lost between the pair now. The boxer has branded Anton childish, which I find quite funny, for unfollowing his girlfriend Molly May Hague on Instagram, and admits there's tension between them all now. During the reunion show on Sunday night, Anton, 24, was asked about the drama, and he claimed they had never been friends and wouldn't be following the influencer again. And obviously Tommy at this point of time was quite silent, did not do anything, just watched it all unfold, and even Molly May was definitely surprised. And Tommy now spoke about their food on the Capital Breakfast show this morning and said that he didn't understand where Anton was coming from. He explained, "I honestly could not see it. I thought them two were friends because obviously we've been on this whole experience together, so I thought everybody would be friends. I think there was just a little bit of tension, purely of what Anton said and all about the unfollowing stuff and all that. It really is. I think it's a bit childish because we're all good friends here and there's no need for any bad blood on mine and Molly's part. There's no bad blood, we wish him all the best." Molly May admitted she was surprised as well when she discovered that Anton followed him. Speaking on the reunion, this is exactly what Molly said. "I hadn't even got my phone back yet and came out, and the first thing I seen was that Anton hadn't followed me. At the end of the day, everyone's entitled to follow and unfollow who they want to, so it's not bothered me, but I was just a little bit shocked. And I don't feel like I would have necessarily done that to him because we did not speak in the villa, so I don't really know why it happened, but no bad blood. You're my friend even if I'm not your friend." But Anton remained defiant, saying it wasn't about being petty, but purely because they were not friends. He explained, "What happened is when we're in there, our management, whoever is running our Instagram, follow us. Molly came up my Instagram, and I'm sure Molly will agree with this, we've never even spoken in the villa, really. Their clash appeared to start when Molly May and Tommy voted for Anton and Belle to leave the villa. That's where this all, began. That was the root of this issue, where it all began was, a day before the finals, perhaps Anton was just a bit bitter, perhaps he's upset because Molly May, did not pick him right at the beginning of the season, lest we forget, but also it could be because he was so close to the final and he was really irritated that he was voted on by people who he considered friends. Perhaps he's just acting out of bitterness and that's why he unfollowed her and they're no longer friends, because there are scenes where we have seen them talking in the background when we're seeing other people converse. So obviously they've had conversations. They happen in the villa, so you would expect that, but I would imagine that these two aren't good friends. But Tommy comes out of nowhere now, goes on the Capital Breakfast show and vents his frustration and literally slams Anton and says that his behaviors are childish. He's acting like a kid. Grow the hell up, be mature, move on. If you guys are friends or not friends, you're not going to draw my girl out on live TV and I'm not going to really say anything about it. I'm glad that Tommy has spoken out, because I feel like it's only a matter of time until he has to say something, because that is his girlfriend, that is his girl. She's going through a lot right now as well, so of course it's going to affect him, and of course he needs to say something to stamp that authority and that foothold to say, you know what, you're not going to say all of this and I'm going to be quiet, and therefore he brands him as childish and immature and tells him to move on with this whole situation, which is the best, which I feel like is a good thing to say to retain your image. But at the same time, you can definitely tell from the tone of how this was made and the sentences and what he's been saying and the words that he's been using that Tommy is definitely pissed off. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm just waiting for Belle to get involved, because we need Roadman Belle. We need Roadman Belle to come out, make a quick appearance, quick feature, and bust something. I'm joking. She doesn't bust anyone in their face, but I feel like she just needs to do something or act up, because really and truly now we have Tommy coming for Anton and Belle can't sit there not do anything. I feel like she has to speak up and say something, but I feel like she won't, and she'll play the mature role. But I didn't really see this coming. I didn't really see Tommy coming out calling him childish. I feel like if you're fueling the fire even more so, it's going to cause unnecessary tension even more between you guys. guys, but at the same time, talking about these issues keeps these people's names in the headlines. I don't think we've ever actually seen post Love Island season where the islanders are literally all beefing each other, throwing shade on each other, or tension. None of that. We haven't seen that where it's continuous and constant, and that's why I feel like still all these islanders are still on the tip of our tongues, because so much is going on with all of these guys. It's ridiculous. And it's funny because when this season started, there were hardly any characters, hardly any drama. It was all boring for the first week or so, but then everything just came out, and this is probably one of the most dramatic seasons, and perhaps I will do a video on discussing, you know, why this season was probably the best season of Love Island. But anyhow, let me know what your thoughts are on Tommy coming out with this situation. Do subscribe, click that button please for daily and consistent content. Subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram, Murad_Murali. I'd really appreciate that as well. Let me know what your thoughts are on this video. Share, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.